And welcome back to Island Life Live. We are less than 2 weeks away from the general election, and a constitutional amendment will be on the ballot regarding same-sex marriage in Hawaii. Now joining us is a familiar face and a community voice. This is Tyler Iokepa Gomes. How's it, brother? How are you?
Aloha, thanks for having me.
Hey, well, bro, you know you always invited to jump on our show anytime.
Come on down.
Can you tell us a little bit about the constitutional amendment question number 1?
So question number 1 of the constitutional amendments asks voters whether or not the legislature should be able to restrict marriage to opposite-sex couples only.
So yeah, and it's really important to look at that ballot because, you know, like sometimes you're just going for vote for your candidate, but you got to flip the page over, right? That's where those questions are.
Yeah, definitely. Now, why is this coming up now? Don't we already have same-sex marriage?
We do. Actually, I just celebrated my own 5-year anniversary
Oh.
because of our 2013 legalization of marriage equality here in Hawaii.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. And the U.S. Supreme Court also legalized it, but for supporters of this particular amendment, knowing that the U.S. Supreme Court recently overturned its position on abortion, in order to align what we do in action, right, legalizing gay marriage, supporters are asking whether or not that language in the Constitution makes sense. And of course, those who oppose it would like to keep it in. And so really, it's a yes or no of, do you want the legislature to restrict it to specifically opposite-sex couples?
Let me ask you, what if you leave the question blank? What happens then?
That's the tricky part. So if you don't vote on that option, it gets counted as a no vote. So for any constitutional amendment to pass, it needs a 50% plus 1 vote in order to move forward. And so any and all blank votes will be no. And I think there are a lot of people on both sides who both support and oppose protecting or leaving it as it is. But if you choose not to vote for it, particularly if you are a supporter of gay marriage, your vote may not reflect what your intentions are.
Oh, that's
That
right. It's
sounds
super important.
complicated.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds complicated, but is it really?
It's not. If you support gay marriage, you would vote yes. If you don't support that, you could vote no. But again, leaving it blank, that's an automatic no vote.
Oh, wow, Tyler, so this is super important, and I know today was the first day that people could start submitting their ballots, so this is very timely for you to come on the show and bring us the information. And do we have a website that if people want to get more information, if they want to get more insight?
There are actually a number of websites, and so I would just encourage people to educate themselves, call a friend, call someone you know that this may impact, and ask them for what their perspective is on it.
All right, Tyler, well, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate the insight and, again, the importance of getting out the vote.
Go vote, go vote.
Definitely. Tyler, thanks. Come back anytime, brother.
Mahalo.
All right, we're going to hit the road right now. Danielle Tucker is standing by with a look at our Pauhana traffic. Hey, Danielle.
Hey.